still just the third quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet, even if he's not getting the sack.
Yeah.
He's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Throwing on second and long. Young. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard.
And I'm a block for the nigga ass.
Across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Young off the play fake. That one tipped and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And it's 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
38. Jack rat.
A handoff for Herbert. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. It's Young off play action. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Fourth down, Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down.
Good throw, bro.
By plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays
Good
and
throw.
big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualifies.
You see him? I had to hit his ass with a wiggle.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Pass to Lazard, bringing it in.
Good shit.
Crossing route. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Patterson. And he will take it in
Right.
for a Dolphins touchdown. Cordero Patterson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make the score 14-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return setup here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Jets.
Oh, that's on me. That hoe made me break down and not dive.
Special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players
I thought
can't
for
keep
sure
up
I had to
with.
tackle. This nigga broke down and got frozen.
The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Young to throw it. And that's It's out to the flat for Swift. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Here's a give to Herbert. Fighting down past the 45. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Shot, 17. 62 blaster.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. On play action, Young. And the Jets pressure.
Bro, these niggas pass interference me like 3 times. I ain't call that shit.
Nick Bosa able to get in there for his second sack.
I say them boys pass interference me like 3 times. They ain't call that shit.
Compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. And thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Young now. Pass taken in.
I had to go get that bitch. I seen that nigga coming.
Down around the 15-yard line. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a first and
I'm going to run that shit to perfection.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. To throw, Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Herbert. Diving for the
blocking my ass off. Good run, nigga.
Touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line.
Look, Mr. Dirty Worker.
Push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Butker on for the PAT. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the goal line, but it's
good shit.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. At their own 27-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Here's Griffin. And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sag. Here's 2nd down. Now Griffin. Flushed out right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
He's going to let it fly. He's got him in, complete. He's to the 15. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. Now wait a minute, did the Jets get it? They did. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
So now on comes the Dolphins offense as they'll try and go for 2 here.
Drill, 52. Check, smash. 22 needle.
Following the interception, Young. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Griffin. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Black block.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go.
Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Ready?
Young here to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Out of his end zone, Young. That is caught. And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Off the play fake, Young. Slings this deep for McLaurin. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Jets come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here.
Yeah, I'm still running. Oh, that shit ain't give me my win. I'm gonna have to bag out the lobby and go back in. You can invite me to some shit. Yeah. That shit ain't give me no win. So I gotta bag out and come back in this bitch. Alright, I got it. I'll be right back. Oh, my dumb ass. I did get the win. I'm tripping. Shit, few people. Yeah. 87. Shit, it don't matter. Shit, I play defense better, but I'm good at offense. I'm decent. Shit, nah, it don't matter. We can play however we want. Your defense just as good as mine. I run offense one time though. See how it go. What you say? My bad. I mean smoking. What you said? Well, shit, just be the head coach.
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's Smith to return it. Fielded just outside the goal line. There he goes, right side. Running room at the 50. Look out. And look at this. Right away, a loose football.
I ain't gonna do that no more.
Well, how's that for an early storyline? Some people are asking the ushers where their seat is.
Though. I'm going to go for the field goal, but I usually always go for two.
And this is where all the tailgating groups are looking at each other saying, maybe we need to get to the stadium just a little bit earlier next time.
But, man, those bratwursts, they're good, Charles. They're good. Extra point by Carson.
I like to be humble, bro. I run defense amazing. I'm good at offense, but you know how this shit go. Niggas like do their own thing, so that's why I just iffy on this offense. Right.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Right.
He takes this near the 25.
Nah, for real.
Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Yup.
Here we go. Check.
Right, bro. That's how I run setup
Something
plays. So my
else.
shit might not look good, and it's like you just can't do your own thing because I got to play for their ass in a minute.
First play, first throw coming for Vic. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Stevenson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Vic's throw into the hands of Andrews. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he will have the Giants first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. And you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Here we go.
3rd and 3.
Ready.
Throwing, Vic. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A first down and then some. 36 yards.
Grab ball 80.
It's a play fake. Now Vic. They're able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Now a second down throw for Vic. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Another setup beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Okay. Okay, ready?
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. From the gun, Vick. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Vick, 3rd and goal. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
18 rattle, 18 rattle. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now Vick on 4th down. Touchdown, Giants. Mark Andrews, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6
I played for the
points.
corner. That bitch ran right under me.
Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal.
Bro, I'm mad as fuck because I seen that nigga the whole time and they let me change directions fast enough.
But they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start here with Jackson. And able to get
Hey, my Jackson got the trucking ability.
before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. He finds Pickens over the middle. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Griffin now off the bootleg. And he rifles one incomplete. Bo Jackson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Let's go now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On 3rd down, Griffin. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great effort there. 51 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Go.
First down, Vic. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Take back.
In motion comes the tight end left. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Vic with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Here's Michael Vick. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Vic now. A short throw caught by Andrews. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Vic operating on 1st down. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. After the interception, here's Griffin. He lets it go deep for Mayer. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown!
Good shit, boy.
63 yards. And the Bucs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Deserve.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
22, Giants 7.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm.
Shit, it's
hey,
possible.
Ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Trying to escape the shadow of their goal post.
Yeah, I went to that hole. I got fucked with my teammates each time.
Vic's going to change the play.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw left side. There's London. The Giants going to go ahead.
Bro, the crazy part is I done went to like 2 Super Bowls and lost them hoes because my teammates. But then the new champs, a nigga went like 15-1 and they get nothing for that shit.
Definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
I'm just trying to get these cards.
Take a look to throw on first down. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now they'll change things up.
70 Timberwolves.
A first down throw coming for Vic. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack.
I knew that die was going to force his dumb ass to run.
That was signaling a timeout call. As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now here's Vic. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Giants 7.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
The throw on second down from Vic, incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Six the Eagles! Six the Eagles!
Here's Vic. Got Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Vic, he's going to change things up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
To throw, Vic. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
Here we go, Jack.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Vic to throw it. This pass is caught by London. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. Throwing, Vic. Touchdown, Giants.
I tried. I knew he was going to that hole. That's why I stayed on.
Touchdown. And the Giants get a bit closer.
If that was a DB, he would have took that shit.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Devontae Smith now from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Throwing now, Griffin on first down. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's a running play for Juju. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
Second down and 6 now. They'll try the right side here with Bo. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has.
Here we go. Hey, check that. Check, go.
They run on first down with Jackson. He's into
Shit, my boy.
for a Tampa Bay touchdown. 22 yards. And the Bucs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here.
Truck stick. Hey, truck the fuck out of his ass. That's why I love that shit, boy.
Win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Hey, that truck don't work as good as that juke, but when you get the animation, that shit beautiful.
This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team is playing, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Griffin will try and throw. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16.
Buccaneers 30, Giants 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. That throw by Vick incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Ready, set.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That one deep for London. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Circle should be open or triangle? A square, I mean.
They go play action with Griffin. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. George Pickens, 26 yards. And the Bucs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. Complete at the 1. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Take a nigga heart.
Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10.
Hey, then when I kick the ball, put their ass deep. That shit, I know they mad.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Vic readies to throw. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Flushed out right.
My bad. I tried to throw that hoe low to you.
The ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Giants are going to get the football here.
He threw the hoe high as hell, about 7 my feet.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Vic's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. First down, Vic. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here's Michael Vick. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Vick now. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here we go.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
Go, Reed, go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Vick to the air again. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
Well, when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field.
Touchdown! Pat Fryermuth. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
22.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Devontae Smith. And they're going to finish.
We start how we end. We end how we start.
Touchdown to add on to their lead in the
Let's get it.
stages. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars.